What do Johnny Depp and I have in common? I'll show you towards the end of this video, so keep watching. I know it'll make you smile. But before we get started with the show, have you ever been to a farm? Tell me in the comments below if you have and what your favorite part was. And if you live on a farm, then comment down below what type of farm it is. And if you like this video, and I think you will, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll keep working hard to bring you new adventures that we can go on. So let's get started. A crazy thing happened the other day. I was at a place called Gardner Village with my mom. I was there for a photo shoot, and it was chilly outside. But that didn't stop us. We just moved around a little bit to keep warm. But it was the after part that I was looking forward to. We were gonna go get some treats from the chocolate-covered wagon. This store is so cool. They had so many treats to choose from. The candy makers were playing the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when we went inside. It was amazing, especially that I had just played Charlie Bucket at our community theater. Anyway, just as we were leaving the candy store, a cowboy walked in. He looked like he just stepped out of an old western movie. I was watching him as I backed out of the store. When I turned around, right there in front of me was a little pony. And an older girl was holding the reins. The horse was so little, and my mom asked if we could pet it. I haven't really been around horses, except this one was so cute and little that I didn't feel worried or afraid. And I definitely wanted to pet it. The older girl said we could. She said it was $2 Tuesday. And even though it was dark, there might be time for a ride. I can't even tell you how excited I was. I had never ridden a horse before, except this one seemed just my size. The girl said the owner had just gone into the candy shop. Hey, that was the cowboy! My mom went to ask him if there was time for a ride. He said to meet him back at the farm. We hurried over there and I had $2 in my hand. This was gonna be the best $2 I've ever spent. Okay, so maybe I was a little nervous at first. But once we started going, all it was fun. But Cowboy Gil invited us back to see all the animals in the petting zoo. They have horses, big ones. One is named Snowflake and is as white as the snow. During the Christmas season, she pulls the buggy around the village. They have goats and baby lambs and baby pigs. They have turkeys and llamas and chickens from all over the world. Cowboy Gil has named them all. And like a good shepherd, he knows them by name. He loves and cares for each one of them. You will never guess what happened next. Cowboy Gil asked me if I wanted to hold a small little chicken. He said the breed was called Mifle. I don't know if I said that right, because it's French, and that means 1,000 flowers. And this is cool because when you see it in the sunlight, it looks like it has 1,000 flowers all over its feathers. I held it for a long time and I didn't want to let it go. It snuggled right into me when I was petting it. In fact, when I did go to set it down, it clung to my hands. It didn't want to let me go either. I didn't get a picture that night, except you'll get to see it today, because that's where I'm going to take you. Cowboy Gil said that this little chicken must really like me, and he was the only one on the farm that didn't have a name. And then Cowboy Gil surprised me that he was going to give it my name. Imagine that! Kai the little chicken. That is so cool. One more magical thing happened to me that night. leaving, Cowboy Gil asked me if I wanted to feed the baby cows. What? Are you kidding me? I hope maybe I get to feed them today. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Now before we go, there's a little bit more I need to tell you. All the horses you are going to see are rescue horses. They had not been treated right from their previous owners. So Cowboy Gil goes and gets them and brings them to his farm. Then he nurses them back to good health. And then they can get adopted back to other people who will continue to take care of them. All the other animals you will see have been abandoned. Cowboy Gil's family rescues, loves, and takes care of all of them. It is a lot of work and very expensive. They are a non-profit facility that rescues neglected, unwanted, and abused farm animals. They rely on people like us to go and visit them, as well as through donations, to help take care of all their animals. Cowboy Gil knows through experience that animals have a special ability to help heal the human heart. They love us unconditionally. And in today's world, we all need that. And the farm is a great place to get that. My mom calls it filling your bucket. Cowboy Gil and the goal of the farm in the not-so-distant future is to create a destination that combines our agricultural past of the Old West with compassionate animal care. They want to create a farmyard playground patterned after pioneer life and values. Their hope is that those who come visit will develop a deeper connection with our heritage as well as with the animals. You can find them on Facebook. Just look up the farm at Gardner Village. Now let's not wait any longer. I got my cowboy boots on and let's go. Hey everybody, we made it to Gardner Village. Our first stop is the chocolate-covered wagon. Come on, let's go inside. I'll show you my favorite treats. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to have a hard time choosing. Wow, now that is a big bear. Here's his buddy. Now we're talking. This is candy time. Dumbbells. A workout you'll love. And then we got some bars. I'm so glad I picked you. It's a nose. I would have blown it if I hadn't picked you. It's little cowboys. It's the world's largest gummy worm. It's so long. Now we're talking. I like this kind of popcorn. It's covered with chocolate and caramel. Oh, and my mom will like this one. Nummy, nummy, nummy. Come on, keep them calm. We got little Utah mint squares. I love these. They're so delicious and minty. Have you ever seen such amazing looking caramel apples?
and mustaches.
Look, those unicorn droppings. Ah, that's so crazy. This is so mesmerizing. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the chocolate-covered wagon. Now let's go meet Cowboy Gil. We made it to the farm. Let's go find Cowboy Gil. This is Cooper's Spirit's little buddy. Let's go check out some of their animals while we're waiting for Cowboy Gil. There are chickens everywhere, and that one has an afro. It's crazy! These are their lambs. I wonder if one will let me pet it. It feels so soft and fluffy. Oh my gosh, it's alpacas! That's crazy! I wonder if what? It's an emu! This is Rose the donkey, and she's gonna have a baby. There's rabbits in these cages, and they're so cute. That's so crazy. He's going in circles. These are the baby cows that I fed last night.
Yep. Now normally on horses you get in on the left side, but we train our horses both sides because you never know when you're out in the mountains riding a horse. You never know what kind of situation you're going to be in. You might have to get in on the right side, and if they only know left side, they might freak out. So we train our horses to get on from both sides. So if you're on the right side, you're going to use your right foot in the stirrup. Okay, grab that horn there. Swing your leg over like a bicycle. Just stand up and throw that seat. You know how to do this. Okay.
I did it somehow.
You did. Alright, now when you're riding, what do you do with your toes? You point your toes up to the sky. What that will do is that will straighten your back for you. So you don't ride like this. If you ride like this, yeah, it'll hurt your back. So toes up to the sky, heel down. There you go. That'll help your back be straight. Now the laws in most states, including Utah, are the horses have the right of way. But does that mean we can just walk out in front of the cars like this? No. You gotta watch, because sometimes those cars don't stop. They don't move over.
I don't want to kill a horse.
Yeah.
That pond looks like it's frozen. Now
Well, it does. That's cool enough. Alright. Now, when you're riding a horse, one thing you want to watch is their ears. Okay? Their ears will tell you what they're feeling or thinking. Alright, so his ears are forward, so he's comfortable, he's watching. And sometimes he'll turn his ears back to listen to you if he hears a new voice, or if he hears a car coming, he'll turn his ear. He can rotate those ears quite a bit. Now, if he gets scared, his ears, his ears are going to come back like this. Okay, both ears will come back like that. If he gets scared. If he gets angry, his ears come down like this. So you kind of watch. If he's scared, they come part way back, and then if he's angry, but when he's just doing this, he's just comfortable and happy. He's a happy horse. Did you want to steer the horse?
I can't do that.
Can I teach you how?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now you'll notice we don't use a bridle on the horses. Bridle is that little thing that goes over the face, has a piece of metal in their tongue called a bit. All our horses are rescued from physical abuse. People will punch them or kick them or whip them, and it causes pain. Well, the little piece of metal in their tongue causes pain, and that's how they get the horse to turn. If they pull, it pinches their tongue with that piece of metal, the bit, and they go, ow, and they turn that way. So because these were all physically abused, we don't want to use a bit because it might trigger, a pain reflex might trigger them to get scared or angry or something, and then they take off running or bucking you. And so you'll notice that we don't use bits here. No, I wouldn't like one in my mouth.
Now I'm gonna help somebody have a ride.
Alright, so you're gonna put one hand right here and then you're gonna hold the excess. Okay. You're gonna hold the excess right in that other hand, okay? Alright, so when you're ready for him to go, you're gonna pull his head forward and say, walk on. There we go. Alright, now he's got long legs, so he walks fast. So you gotta walk fast, okay?
I can walk fast.
Okay.
I'm so glad y'all came by to visit me today. I love being here on the farm where Cowboy Gil and his family and the volunteers take extra good care of me. But my favorite part is giving you a ride. And now that the ride is over, Courtney's going to teach you how to care for me. Come on now, show me some love.
Hey Ballad, I'm coming around. One thing you don't want to do is scare him. But if you don't know the horse, you never walk behind him. The horse you don't know, okay?
I don't know the horse that much.
Good listening. All right.
Because I kind of know the horse.
A little bit. Back up just a hair, bud. All right, so this part right here, this is called the latigo strap. This is called the cinch. It's like the belt that holds the horse's saddle on. So kind of like the belt holds up your pants. Well, this holds the saddle on. So there's a very special knot right here that keeps it tight, okay? So come over here. you're gonna push the tail up, just like that, and you're gonna pull it out with that, okay? Push it up. Good. Now you're gonna pull that part. This part right here. So pull it tough, 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 tough. He does. He's looking. Pull muscles. Here we go.
I didn't know what you were going to pull, so
Okay, so now you.
Oh,
Oh, you're good. Once you learn how to tie the knot, it makes more sense. So now you're gonna put your fingers through here and you're gonna pull. Pull towards you. Muscles, muscles, muscles.
You guys can help the throttle.
Muscle. Oh, good job. Okay, same thing, only right here.
I've got to
Okay.
go get warm water for you.
There you
Be
go.
right back.
Oh, perfect. Good
Gordon.
job.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So now to keep this from dragging on the ground, so that you don't trip on it when you're carrying the saddle, we fold this up real nice. So we do it in thirds. So we go one right here, then up here like this, and then we tuck it in all nice. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna come around to the other side. Alright, so the stirrup goes up on the horn. The cinch goes up on the saddle. You think you can toss it up? Careful, because it'll come back and smack you in the face.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt the horse either, so I didn't want to go like that.
Alright, now do you think you can carry the saddle? Alright, so come put one hand right here. Okay? And then your other hand's gonna go through the front. Got it? Yep, through the front on the saddle pack. So you just want to carry the whole thing.
Kind of heavy. See how it's all flat?
So we're gonna brush all that. We want to get all the dirt out. Now, if the horse is ever sweaty, you're gonna do something called fluffing, where you brush the horse against the hair, against the way it grows, but he's not sweaty. So we're just gonna brush him down like this.
Were I doing it?
Perfect. Now, I call this the bunny ears. So all your excess rope goes like this. You never coil it around your fingers, because then if the horse spooks or something, it's going to get trapped around your fingers. Not that he's going to spook, but this is good habits for earlier when you're spending more time with horses, okay?
Like the horses are trained to not hit, but
They're still horses. Yeah, they still get scared.
technically I'm not really pulling him. He just knows what he's doing.
He's ready to go back.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for taking such good care of me. Hopefully I'll see you again real soon and we'll go for another ride.
Let's those chickens so that
Oh, since it was dark, I thought it was black. Oh,
that's kind of. Here, you want to hold it?
so it does like me stuff. You remember?
Yep, okay, put it here. There you go, stick it in there. Alrighty. It's warm on the hands, isn't it?
They like it when it's warm, don't
They do. Helps them drink better. When it's cold, they don't drink as much.
they? Longer again.
Yeah.
Wet willies.
You haven't seen Johnny Depp in The Lone Ranger? Johnny Depp plays Tonto in The Lone Ranger, and he wears a bird on his head the whole time. Watch this. Turn around, look at Mom and say, I'm Tonto.
I'm Tonto.
Now say, Kyler, don't poop on me.
Kyler, don't poop on me.
Now, have you ever thought about this? How does he chew his food up? He doesn't have teeth. How's he going to chew his food? He swallows it whole, and he stores it. He has a grinder inside. It's called a gizzard.
Yeah, I said that. It's like,
And they swallow rocks. They'll swallow
yeah,
rocks. And the rocks act as their
Hey,
teeth. They grind it up.
it's from the one at the rock, the bird that ate that giant rock.
Yeah.
Except they probably don't do rocks that big.
Probably.
He literally pushed my finger really hard that he's like, ah! I think my
Should we go put him back in his cage? There, give him a good night kiss. I'm kidding. I'm just. So when you come, you can be an official volunteer.
And then when I'm 14, I can work here, maybe. This was so amazing. Cowboy Gil is so nice, and he takes care of all his animals. Today was just amazing. I can't believe how fun it was to ride the horse and to groom it. It was so much fun feeding the baby cows again. And when they sucked on my finger, that felt so weird. It was so slobbery. Every minute was amazing and I loved it all. And I'm grateful that I got to come. Bye, everybody.